Hello and welcome to Babel Spanish Lesson 3. In the previous lesson, you learned nationalities for masculine and feminine subjects. You built fluency in the verbs understand and speak, and also learned adjectives and adverbs to describe how well you speak. In this lesson, you will review all this while building onto it, using prepositions and learning how to greet someone. For example, I'm from Spain. You are from America. Please listen.
Buenos días, señor.
Buenos días, señorita. ¿Cómo está usted? Estoy bien, gracias. Usted habla español muy bien. Gracias. Yo soy de Argentina.
Let's break this down. In the conversation you just heard, the speaker said, "Good morning." Listen and repeat.
Buenos días. Buenos días.
Let's break this down. The phrase good morning is literally translated good morning just like in English. Let's try again. Say, good morning.
Buenos días. Buenos días.
From what you've learned, try to say, good morning, miss.
Buenos días, señorita. Buenos días, señorita.
Say, good morning, sir.
Buenos días, señor. Buenos días, señor.
Now ask, how are you?
¿Cómo está usted? ¿Cómo está usted?
How would you ask a woman, miss, how are you?
Señorita, ¿cómo está usted? Señorita, ¿cómo está usted?
Let's imagine that when Miss Kovas asks, how are you? Respond, very well. Do you remember how to say very well?
Muy bien. Muy bien.
Which part of that phrase means very or a lot?
Muy. Muy.
Very good. Now let's try to say, I'm very well.
Estoy muy bien. Estoy muy bien.
After you've told Miss Kovas that you're doing very well, it's polite to ask her back. Let's listen and repeat to the speaker ask, and you?
¿Y usted? ¿Y usted?
From what you've learned, you already know how to say you, but you haven't learned the word for and. Listen and repeat.
y, y,
As you just heard, the Spanish word for and is just a simple sound almost identical to saying the letter E. Try to say and you.
¿Y usted? ¿Y usted?
Ask Miss Kovas, how are you?
¿cómo está usted? ¿Cómo está usted?
Respond to the question by saying, very well, and you.
Muy bien, ¿y usted? Muy bien, ¿y usted?
If you listen closely, the speaker ties the two words and you together very closely. Try, I'm fine, and you.
Estoy bien, ¿y usted? Estoy bien, ¿y usted?
Try to say, I'm very well, and you.
Estoy muy bien. ¿Y usted? Estoy muy bien. ¿Y usted?
You're doing very well. Let's move on. Listen and repeat to the speaker say, hello.
Hola. Hola.
Try to say, hello, how are you?
Hola, ¿cómo está usted? Hola, ¿cómo está usted?
Respond to Miss Kovas by saying, I'm very well, and you?
Estoy muy bien. ¿Y usted? Estoy muy bien. ¿Y usted?
But what if you weren't doing well? Let's listen and repeat to the speaker say, not very well.
No muy bien. No muy bien.
As you just heard, this follows the same format as when we've negated other statements. That is, just put the word no in front of the statement. Say, not very well.
No muy bien. No muy bien.
Let's move on. Let's listen to the speaker say, sorry.
Disculpe. Disculpe.
This word can also be used in the same ways you've used excuse me or.
Perdone.
However, it is most useful when apologizing or not understanding someone. For example, let's imagine you ask Miss Kovas how she is. She doesn't understand you right away, so she says, sorry. How would you say in Spanish, sorry, or how's that?
Disculpe. Disculpe.
Try to say, sorry, I don't understand.
Disculpe, yo no entiendo. Disculpe, yo no entiendo.
From what you've learned, try to say, I don't understand very well.
Yo no entiendo muy bien. Yo no entiendo muy bien.
Go on to say, but I speak a little.
Pero yo hablo un poquito. Pero yo hablo un poquito.
Go on to say, and I don't understand.
Y yo no entiendo. Y yo no entiendo.
How would you say in Spanish, I don't understand Spanish very well?
Yo no entiendo español muy bien. Yo no entiendo español muy bien.
Miss Kovas tells you, yes, you understand well.
Sí, usted entiende bien. Sí, usted entiende bien.
Say again, sorry, I don't understand.
Disculpe, yo no entiendo. Disculpe, yo no entiendo.
Say, no, I don't understand very well.
No, yo no entiendo muy bien. No, yo no entiendo muy bien.
Let's turn this around to say, you don't understand very well.
Usted no entiende muy bien. Usted no entiende muy bien.
Tell Miss Kovas, you don't understand English.
Usted no entiende inglés. Usted no entiende inglés.
She says, you don't understand Spanish.
Usted no entiende español. Usted no entiende español.
Say, very well.
Muy bien. Muy bien.
Obviously, Miss Kovas is mistaken. Tell her, no, I understand Spanish a little.
No, yo entiendo español un poquito. No, yo entiendo español un poquito.
Miss Kovas corrects you and says, and I speak English a little.
Hablo inglés un poquito. Hablo inglés un poquito.
Tell Miss Kovas, thank you.
Gracias. Gracias.
Do you remember how to say, I'm not Spanish?
Yo no soy española. Yo no soy española.
Once again, let's change gears a bit and learn our first preposition. Listen and repeat to the speaker say, I'm from Madrid.
Yo soy de Madrid. Yo soy de Madrid.
Can you say, I'm from Madrid?
Yo soy de Madrid. Yo soy de Madrid.
Let's break this down. Listen and repeat to the speaker say, I am from.
Yo soy de. Yo soy de.
You may not know it, but you've already learned all the words in that sentence. You already know how to say I am, and the word for from is the same as the word for of. You learned the word when saying I speak a little of Spanish. Can you say I am from?
Yo soy de. Yo soy de.
Listen and repeat to the speaker say, I am from America.
Yo soy de los Estados Unidos. Yo soy de los Estados Unidos.
Listen and repeat to the speaker say, America, or literally translated, the United States.
Los Estados Unidos. Los Estados Unidos.
Say, I am from America.
Yo soy de los Estados Unidos. Yo soy de los Estados Unidos.
Let's imagine you didn't hear clearly. Say, sorry, or excuse me.
Disculpe. Disculpe.
Listen and repeat to the speaker ask, where are you from?
¿De dónde es usted? ¿De dónde es usted?
Let's break this down. What the speaker is literally saying is, from where are you? You already know the word for from, But let's listen and repeat to the Spanish word for where.
¿Dónde? ¿Dónde?
From what you've learned, try to say from where.
¿De dónde? ¿De dónde?
You already know how to say you are or,
Usted es.
and you already know how to say from where. So with that, try to ask, where are you from? Or literally translated, from where are you?
¿De dónde es usted? ¿De dónde es usted?
From what you've learned, can you try to ask, are you from Madrid?
¿Usted es de Madrid? ¿Usted es de Madrid?
Ask again, are you from Madrid?
¿Usted es de Madrid? ¿Usted es de Madrid?
Say no, I am from Miami.
Yo soy de Miami. Yo soy de Miami.
Let's listen and repeat to the speaker ask, you are from Mexico.
¿Usted es de México? ¿Usted es de México?
Can you ask, are you from Mexico?
¿Usted es de México? ¿Usted es de México?
Say in this order, Madrid, Miami.
Madrid.
Miami.
When the speaker asks, are you from Mexico? You respond by saying, no, I'm from Spain. Listen and repeat.
No, yo soy de España. No, yo soy de España.
You have not yet learned the Spanish word for Spain. Listen and repeat.
De España. De España.
Try to say, I'm not American, I'm from Spain.
Yo no soy americano. Yo soy de España. Yo no soy americano. Yo soy de España.
Let's change gears again. Listen and repeat to the speaker say, good afternoon, sir.
Buenas tardes, señor. Buenas tardes, señor.
You already know all the words in this phrase, except one. You already know good and you already know sir. But now let's listen and repeat to the Spanish word for afternoon.
Tarde. Tarde.
Say in this order, hello, good afternoon.
Hola. Buenas tardes, señor. Hola. Buenas tardes, señor.
Listen and repeat to the speaker say, good evening.
Buenas noches. Buenas noches.
Say in this order, good afternoon, good evening.
Buenas tardes. Buenas noches. Buenas tardes. Buenas noches.
And now let's wrap it up and learn good day. Listen and repeat.
Buen día. Buen día.
Say in this order, good evening, good day.
Buenas noches. Buen día. Buenas noches. Buen día.
Say in this order, good day, good afternoon.
Buen día. Buenas tardes. Buen día. Buenas tardes.
Very good. From what you've learned, can you say, good afternoon, sir, how are you?
Buenas tardes, señor. ¿Cómo está usted? Buenas tardes, señor. ¿Cómo está usted?
Let's wrap up our lesson with a conversation using everything we've learned thus far. Imagine we are meeting our friend Miss Kovas in Madrid's Independence Square. She says, hello, how are you?
Hola, ¿cómo está usted? Hola, ¿cómo está usted?
You say, I'm fine, thanks, and you?
Estoy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? Estoy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted?
Miss Kovas is impressed with your Spanish and says, you speak Spanish very well.
Usted habla español muy bien. Usted habla español muy bien.
You respond to her by saying, I understand a little.
Yo entiendo un poquito. Yo entiendo un poquito.
You go on and return the compliment. You tell her, and you understand English very well.
Y usted entiende inglés muy bien. Y usted entiende inglés muy bien.
Miss Kovacs says to you, and you speak very well.
Y usted habla muy bien. Y usted habla muy bien.
Go on to say, not very well.
No muy bien. No muy bien.
Tell her, thank you.
Gracias. Gracias.
Tell her, and you speak English very well.
Y usted habla inglés muy bien. Y usted habla inglés muy bien.
Now, ask Miss Kovacs, are you from Spain?
Usted es de España. Usted es de España.
She responds by saying, no, I'm from Argentina. Listen.
No, yo soy de Argentina. No, yo soy de Argentina.
Say, I'm from Argentina.
Yo soy de Argentina. Yo soy de Argentina.
Miss Kovacs may be from Argentina, but she is of Spanish descent. So she tells you, but I am Spanish. Say this.
Pero yo soy español. Pero yo soy español.
And how would you say the feminine form of I am Spanish?
Yo soy española. Yo soy española.
This is the end of your conversation with Miss Kovacs. Tell her, goodbye, miss.
Adiós, señorita. Adiós, señorita.
She says, goodbye, sir.
Adiós, señor. Adiós, señor.
This is the end of Babel Yak Spanish Lesson 3. If you feel we are moving too quickly, you can repeat this lesson. But do not worry, we will be revisiting this material again. Please move on to Lesson 4. Goodbye.